SP exclusive. Welcome back to the channel, and today I've got one of the best PVE hunter builds I have played with in a long time. Now you're probably looking at the boots going, really? Gemini Jesters? So Gemini Jesters disorients targets. So in PvP it takes away their radar, but in PvE it disorients them. So I know a lot of people like using the binding aids in PvE because when you're running them high activities, they are a game changer, an absolute game changer for you, for your team. It works. You know, if you're getting overrun by ads, you know, stick a binding aid in there, it'll give you time to find cover, you know. But we're taking it out of the game. We're using the Gemini Jesters for that. So we're going to be on Night Stalker, and we are going to be running the Gambler's Dodge. So basically we're going to try and run up to the enemies, disorient them, and let your team just absolutely go to town on the enemies. Or if you're in them solo activities, this build will help you out so much. So just like I said, you're going to be dodging between your enemies, disorienting them, and then you can capitalize on that. You know, think about the next move that you're going to be doing. You're also going to be invisible also, because on the top tree Night Stalker vanishing step when you dodge, it makes you invisible, so you can find cover, find out what the next move is going to be. It gives you that extra time to find out what your next move is going to be in these high end game activities. This is a ferocious build, definite solo build. It works well with the team. It's just an all-rounder, and I'm glad I found it. So we're going to be using the Vortex Grenade. Obviously we have Tether on there that's going to help your teammates out in spawning them orbs of power. We're going to be getting our dodge back all the time, and then that will give you the chance to hit him with the Witherhoard and the Falling Guillotine combo, which is one of the highest DPS combos still in the game. And yes, if you look at the build I am running, this is an all-time PVE build. Witherhoard with the catalyst is auto-loading holster, Icolos SMGs, upper weapon on there, and we've got the Falling Guillotine as well, Whirlwind Blade, Relentless Strikes, the God Roll, yes please. So the plan is hit it with a Witherhoard, really solid grenade launcher. Yes, there is other grenade launchers at the moment. You can use Anarchy. It's totally up to you what you use, obviously depending on the activity. I've just been running activities that have overload and barriers, but trust me when I tell you, trust me, with the barrier champions, if you pull this off quick time, you don't even need the barrier mods on there, I'm telling you. Do you know why? Boom, breach and clear. You hit a barrier champion, any champion with this, right, and it gives you a damage boost. It reloads your weapons. You can just lay them out quick time. Hit them with a horde, yeah. Do the strikes with a Falling Guillotine. They are down. They will fold like a cheap suit. So they are the weapons we're using. Obviously change that if you do want to run an anti-barrier and you are a bit scared, then you could also change it to a scout rifle. Totally up to you. That is a nice roll on there, disruption break surplus. But yeah, you can change that, or if you are running, yeah, so it's either overload or anti-barrier, because obviously we've got the unstoppable for the grenade launcher. If you didn't know, this season artifact mod you can get unstoppable grenade launcher, so you are covered for your unstoppables and your overloads with the mods that I'm about to show you really quick. So there, that's a loadout. You change it depending on your activity, but the main focus is going to be around the Gemini Jesters and the top tree Night Stalker, blinding your enemies, letting your team capitalize. In a high-end activity, this comes in handy, I'm telling you, especially when it comes to rezzing your team members. Top tree Night Stalker, turn invisible, get the rezzes. There's mods when you res your teammates, you get an overshield, all that kind of stuff. Play around with it, but I'll show you quickly the mods that I'm using for this build, which makes it definitely top tier. So on the helmet there, we've got high energy fire and ashes to assets. When you get a grenade kill, you gain super energy off that. On the gauntlets there, we've got overload, submachine gun and unstoppable grenade launcher for the weapons that we have on screen. Global reach, because we're going to be spawning them war mine cells, so when you do destroy a war mine cell, it will give you an increased blast radius on that, covering a lot of enemies. We've got sword reserves, grenade launcher reserves and taking charge on there. So if you have a look, we are going to be getting charged with light with multi-kills from any of these weapons, because they are masterwork, so you don't need to worry about orbs of light, because you will definitely make them up. If you really wanted to change it up, there is a mod this season that you can throw on, and it one energy cost, and it is blast radius. Become charged with light by rapidly defeating multiple combatants with a grenade launcher or rocket launcher. This is good, but I intend to be getting kills with my sword and my Ikelos SMG, so I don't really need that. I can afford to put taking charge on there. So on the legs there, for the increased damage with the guillotine when we are charged with light, Lucent Blade, one of the best mods still today in this new season. Also, if you are running a sword, you should not be running without this mod. When you are charged with light, you deal extra damage with your sword. It gives you bonus sword damage for 5 seconds. On there we have grenade launcher scavenger, very nice. And if you want the secondary perk on there with the Lucent Blade, greatly increases the charge rate of your equipped sword. Put that on there. Invigoration only costs you 1 energy. It will prop the second perk to this mod. The cloak, finally, these are the 2 mods that you cannot live without. Breach and clear, you all know what this mod does. It is one of the most destructive mods in the game right now. Any activity you are running, one of your team members should definitely be running this mod. When using your grenade launcher, damaging a boss, damaging a champion, or breaking a combatant's shield, it reloads your stowed weapons. It causes the combatants to take increased damage for a short duration. Now I'm sure it is 5 seconds, but 5 seconds is a long time when you are swinging that guillotine around. So you can only imagine the damage numbers that are popping off right now. And on there also we've got Hammer of the War Mine. The detonations from the war mine cells you destroy cause disruption, stunning combatants, delaying abilities, all that good shit. And it's strong against overload champions and unstoppable champions. This is my favorite PVE build right now. I've been playing with this for the past few days and it is just so good. It synergizes well. You fit into any team running mainly any activity. Trust me, you need to be using this. Go try it out, let me know what you think, and leave a like, comment, let me know what your favorite builds are this season, and subscribe to the channel as it also helps me out. Thanks for watching, peace.